Hey everyone. It's just me for right now, so we'll see how this goes. But hoping to chat with you guys. Still gonna do these reading sprints. I might just be on my own, but definitely need to focus on some reading today. Hi, Shan. Hello, everybody. So we'll just wait a little bit as everybody is getting on. I don't think any of the other co-hosts could really join today, which is fine. I'm really tired. It's been a long week at work and it's just been really hectic when like my boss's boss is visiting this week. So a lot has been going on at work. So I'm trying to buckle down here after work to focus on some reading. I mentioned in the last sprints, I listen to a lot of my audiobooks while I'm at work, but I wasn't able to listen to a lot today because it was kind of crazy. But how's everybody doing? Same. Yeah, I think it's a tough time right now. Everybody's been crazy at work. Everybody's tired. It's just, and my work, a lot of changes have been going on and it's a lot. So, and like I'm part of leadership. So it's been kind of stressful. But that's why I need to escape into the books. And I love this readathon. Let me know what you guys are currently reading. I am trying to figure out which book I want to do today because I finished my arc yesterday and I have another arc that I can read, which is Mine by, I think it was, why am I not remembering right now? Oh, Cleo Evans, who writes some really spicy stuff. And this was like a reverse age gap, I think BDSM type of thing. And I think he's like a musician and all of that. But then I also want to get to this wonderful one that I've meant to get to last month, but I thought it'd be a perfect one for the readathon because it's Second Chance, which is my team's trope for governess. One of them, we have Second Chance. And I really want to get through this series. So this is Lady Isabella's Scandalous Marriage. And then I bought this. Unfortunately, I'm going to try and get these stickers off, but I bought a whole set of Lenora Bell. So I have this, which is, let me see, What a Difference a Duke Makes. And I bought this specifically with a set so that I could get, I think it's like a governess one. So I don't know. I'm debating what I'm going to read. Let's see what you guys are saying. Thankfully, I'm on vacation this week, so that's been nice and much needed. Yes, take your time. I just had a vacation, but I came back to chaos. So I was like, I want to be back on vacation. But luckily, I'm so excited. We're getting, like, this is a big deal for us. My mom's taking our whole family to Hawaii. Like, she's treating everybody because I would not be able to afford this trip. But it's going to be so much fun. So that's what I'm looking forward to now because that's going to happen in July. Okay, so we have I have an hour left of Surrender to Sin by Nicole Davidson, and then I want to get more done in my physical book. Oh yeah, I remember you bringing that up. I need to look up Nicole Davidson. Hello, Amber. Hello, I'm reading Ocean of Sin and Starlight by Karina Halle. Oh, that sounds good. I think, is that the second one? I'm not sure. I'm finishing up Duke's Secret Cinderella by Eva Den and ready to be done. Read 2 murder plot books in between this one and Lord of Scoundrels, which I loved. Oh, wait. I don't think I read Lord of Scoundrels. I can't remember. I'm mixing up titles. Okay. Which is Rude Awakenings of a Jane Austen Addict by Laura Vera Rigler. Sakura, I'm in a book slump. I've had a lot of book slumps like this last couple months of like physical, like reading physical books, and like my Kindle, I've been like struggling. Luckily I can read a lot, listen to a lot of audiobooks. Otherwise my numbers would be down. Hawaii. Yay. So excited. I'm so excited for Hawaii. I haven't been since I was, I don't know if I was like a junior in high school, but that's how long it's been. So I'm really excited. And my son, he's like 20, he's 21, and he moved to Washington with his dad. So, and I live in California. So he's going to come, and I haven't seen him in a really long time. So it's just really exciting. Yes, that's the sequel to Ship of Bones and Teeth, and that was so good. I went right into the second book. That's good because I have been wanting to read that. I think I have that one, the Ship of Bones and Teeth, on my TBR. I think I do. And hold on, I gotta look up because I want to make sure I'm not mixing up my titles. But Scoundrels. Oh, okay. Hold on. I was trying to buy Lord of Scoundrels. I was trying to find a copy of it because I saw some really good ones. I think I saw it in the Discord too, but I wanted to buy a copy of Lord of Scoundrels because I heard this was a really good one. But I haven't read this one yet. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So I don't know if I should stick to my arc, or I think I need to dive into a historical. I'll probably, I don't know. I've been trying to stick with some governess ones because I really need to get our team some more points because we are struggling at the bottom. And I have just been trying to read governess ones. I actually just finished 2. So I read 3 this week that are governess. I read one that I didn't really love. It was kind of boring. I finished that one up. And then let me see which one that was. Oh, I read The Game and the Governess by Kate Noble, and it was kind of boring. It kind of dragged the first half, and the second half was pretty good, but so I didn't totally really love it. Let's see here. After I finish my current read, I'm going to start Firelight by Kristen Callahan, which I believe is a paranormal Victorian historical romance. Oh, wow, that's cool, from Kristen Callahan. That seems like it's different for her. Unless I haven't read a historical from her before. And then I just finished A Night Like This by Julia Quinn, and then that one was a governess one, and I really liked it. It was good. It was sweet. I did think there was like a third act like suspense element that I thought kind of dragged on a little bit, but it was good. Like I listened to that on audiobook and had a great time. So definitely enjoyed that one. So I just got to figure out what I want to do. If I want to stick with the governess, I kind of think I might take a break from the governess to go to Jennifer Ashley, because I really want to read this one. So maybe that'll be the one I start tonight. But the ARCs and ALCs have been crazy. I have so many. I keep a spreadsheet, and I have to keep track of them all. And I also get a lot of ALCs, so I do like Must Love Audio. I was really excited because I finally got accepted. I was on their backlist, waiting on their wait list, and I finally got in because they have really good audiobooks. So I usually get my audiobook ALCs, advanced listening copies, from Valentine PR or the Author Agency are really good ones. If you guys are interested in them, you can definitely do those. So that's like really helped me out by not making me buy so many audiobooks, but I still end up doing it. So I'm still always spending too much on audiobooks that I probably shouldn't be spending, but I love audiobooks. I know they're not for everybody, but they really help me get through a lot more. Okay. So I guess since it's just me, we're going to get right started to the reading. So I think I'm going to do a longer sprint. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm thinking a 50-minute sprint because I need to buckle down. Let's see here. I don't know what genre you'd classify it as. It has some fantasy elements as well, and it was published in 2012. I think there are 5 books in the series, different couple in each book. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look into that. Because I think I've only read Kristen Callahan's, if I'm thinking of the correct author, like her sports romances. Maybe that's, hold on. Kristen Callahan. Yeah, like the Game On series, I've mostly read those, and then I think I read, like, Idol, like the Rockstar ones. I've listened to those on audiobook. I've really liked her sports stuff, so I really enjoy her contemporary, but I'm definitely gonna look and see. Oh, wow, I didn't even know she did, historical. So now I'm gonna look into that. Thanks, Shan. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to start a sprint. Let me go ahead and set this up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the sprint. We'll see you guys in about, oh, there's Crystal. Hi, Crystal. We're already starting a sprint since it's just me talking to myself right now. So we'll see you guys back in 50 minutes. Hey everybody. I was almost like falling asleep while I was reading. I'm so tired. It doesn't help that I'm doing this in bed either. Hey Jan, thanks for joining us. Dropping my daughter off, do our book club, then hopefully we'll get some reading done in the car. Hi Daphne, thanks for stopping by. Finished The Duke's Secret Cinderella, gave it 2 stars. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, the one that I didn't love was kind of a 3-star. I was almost like 2.5 star. But the end was decent, so I decided to kind of be nice about it. Hey, thank you guys for at least dropping by in the chat. So good to see you guys. I finished a volume of manga. Now I'm deciding between Audios of a Scoundrel of Her Own, Stacey Reed, and Second Duke's Kate Bateman to listen to while I clean off used bookstore stickers. Oh yes, see, that's what I need to learn how to do is I got books and they have the like Walmart sticker on it. So I think I'm gonna like watch a video because I saw you can use that like off stuff and then use like a hair dryer to like peel them off. Because I hate when books have those on them, especially like the old school historical ones. You don't want to ruin those pretty covers. Hello, Violet. I'm reading Gideon of the Ninth in the evenings for book club this Sunday. Let's see here. I started the buddy read of The Highwayman, and it's good so far. Oh, one of my favorite books. I just read The Highlander, which is the 3rd book. That was a reread for me, but I wanted to reread it because it's governess, and then it was so good. I read it last year, but I never finished, so I'm going to hopefully read The Duke, which is the final book in that series, I think. Hello, Jody. I just finished Slightly Wicked by Mary Bello. I still need to read her, which we were talking about in the last show. I started A Pirate's Love by Joanna Lindsay. That's a good one. I also enjoyed The Hunter, which is book 2 in that series. Yeah, I loved The Hunter. Each book is amazing. Like, I know some people like the first book is their favorite, and I do think it's special, but I think each book is just so good in like such a different way. The Highlander is really good. When I reread it, I remembered like because that's why I was picking a lot of Kerrigan Byrne because she does have a little bit darker historical, which goes good with my team because we need dark romance. And that like starts off pretty dark, but it's super sweet, but like also gothic vibes kind of and later in the book. So I just really love that one. I low-key like slowly peeling off the stickers. Yeah, I bought like on one of those Target sales, I bought a bunch and I got them online. And then I thought stupidly that because they were online, they wouldn't have the Target sticker. But they did, so I still have to get rid of a bunch of those too. Yeah, the Goo Gone. That's what I was hearing. I use a bit of Goo Gone to get the sticky residue off. Okay, yeah. I think I got some of that too because I had to get this sticker off my car when I first got my newer car a couple years ago. So I think I still have some. We'll be starting Charming the Prince by Teresa Medeiros. That's another author I need to read. I have so many authors that I need to get to. I need to continue that series. I'm currently on The Highlander, hoping to get to that this month. Yeah, I love it. Started dinner and I still have to finish the Nicole Davidson book. I got to a good part and now I'm excited for the last 2 chapters. Awesome. Yes, definitely continue the series. It's so good. Like, I don't know, like I loved it. I almost was gonna reread the first book, The Highwayman and everything, but I was like, no, I already got too much to read. I was just started the Lady Isabella's Scandalous Marriage, and I didn't get that far into it, But I am feeling the angst and the longing between these two. They were married and she left him, but they still are in love with each other. So I don't know what happened. And I like that at the beginning of the chapters, it'll have like kind of a little like almost like a news tidbit about them from the past. And I just really like that. So, I don't really like flashbacks and all that kind of stuff, which I don't really think historicals do really flashbacks. But I'm loving this. I love angst and pining too. Like I don't know, like this Mac is like really wants his woman back. And I'm loving that. Like already, like I'm barely like 40 pages in and I'm feeling it. Like I'm loving this one. So I'm excited that I started this today. Because I definitely needed to get to it. And I finally read The Madness of Lauren Ian Mackenzie. And so when I was introduced to the couple in that one, it really got me excited to get to this one. So I'm really excited. And I love that like she met him at like her coming out or something, her ball, and he literally swept her off her feet and they got they got married that night, which is pretty crazy. So they're like a scandalous couple. But anyways, I'm loving it. That was my first Jennifer Ashley book, was reading The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie, and I'm just loving her writing. I think she does such a good job. So I'm excited for this one. I reread Lady Isabel this year. It's one of the best in the series. Yeah, I know everybody loves the first one, and I really loved it, but like this one is just giving me all those angsty like vibes. And I am really picky about second chance. So when an author can pull that off, like it's so good. So I'm loving this. Teresa Medeiros has a vampire duet that I love. After Midnight is book 1, and it has a historical setting, which is that the one that Crystal and them did? Because I think Crystal recommended one of hers. I can't remember. Chef's Kiss, because so many vampire romance have contemporary settings. Yeah, that's nice to get like an old school, like historical vampire. Jennifer Ashley is fantastic. Yes, I'm loving her. There is just something about second chance romances. Yeah, like if a second chance is done right, like I love it. Like I was really picky about it, especially with contemporaries. I get really annoyed. A lot of the times I get annoyed because it's like so many flashbacks and like, or you're just told about how much they loved each other and I don't feel it in the like current stories. So then I'm just kind of but like when it's done good, like I love them. So I'm planning to do a video because I haven't done any trope rec videos on second chance. So I need to do that. I've been really slacking on videos the last 2 weeks because I'm just like, I'm exhausted. I was doing the Mafia readathon and then doing, there were lots of reading sprints for that week, and then wanted to, do reading sprints this week. So I didn't. And I only filmed my weekly wrap up on Sunday. So I didn't. I have a bunch of vlog stuff I need to do, though, that I haven't edited. So I'll probably do a vlog because this year I'm doing like more historical romance vlogs because I want more historical romance love. Last like year and a half or so, I was focused on Rena Kent because I read her entire backlist and vlogged it. And so this year I was like, I want to do vlogs for historical romance, but like new to me authors. So I started the vlog because I usually do like 2 unless I talk a lot, which I usually do, for the first book of this. But I waited so long so I could read this for the readathon that I'm still in the middle of that vlog. So who knows how that's going to go with editing. Oh, I would love a second chance historical rec video. I will be patient, but no rush. I don't think I read a ton of historical romance second chance. I have a whole list of contemporary because I've read so many contemporary. So that's something I'll have to try and get together. I was trying to we did this big video with like I can't talk, Becky from Bex Reads, about like the ABCs of romance, and we all came up with different ideas. And I was trying to do the ABCs of historical romance and do like all titles, but I couldn't come up with some letters. So that's something I'm like I want to keep track of to try and finish that out and maybe do like historical romance one. But I couldn't fit the whole alphabet. I think almost every book in the Mackenzie series is a second chance. At least the first 4 of them are. Yeah, she's probably really good at second chance because already like I'm hooked within the first 40 pages of this book. Like I'm feeling it. Like I love it. So I'm excited. I love it. Okay, well, let's see. What time is it? 6:15. I don't know if you guys want to do a shorter sprint this time, shorter, same time, because it's just me here. I could probably just do like, oh, hold on. Sarah McLean has a few as well. Yeah, I've only read a couple Sarah McLean, like a few. I read one of her series and I started another one. So you know what? I think her other second chance that I was going to read is actually on my TBR for this month, if I'm right. Hold on, let me double check my TBR real quick. Mm-hmm. I've got multiple pages of TBR. This is like just in my Canva, but it's probably hard to see. But yes, I have The Day of the Duchess because I've seen Crystal's from Crystal's Bookish Live rave about that book. And then that one is a second chance. So I do have that on my TBR for this month. So I'm hoping to get to that. I'm hoping to get to The Wolf and the Dove, which would be a reread for me. That's just like kind of like a darker romance. No second chance on that or anything. And then I have The Duke that I want to get to. And then I think another second chance one is The Scandal of My Heart by Lorraine Heath. I think that one was another second chance that I put on here. So hopefully I'll get some good second chance ones so I can at least do, maybe it won't be as many recs, but some rec videos. I'll start building that up for the historical second chance. Let's see. I have 3 pages of TBR for this month. LOL. I have so many that I want to get to. Definitely in a state of delusion when I make my TBR. Right there. I'm there every month. I make an aggressive, really over intimidating TBR. And, I don't know, because I had so many books I wanted to get to for the Mafia readathon, but it was 10 days. So I had to kind of be realistic. Also, I have all my ALCs, my arcs. Then I have 1 page of just all the historical romances I want to get to. So I definitely have a long TBR this month. So I'm hoping I can get to a lot, but we'll see. I don't know. It's tough. Luckily, I will plan it out that I'll get a lot of audiobooks. So I know for sure I can get through a ton of them. So a lot of my historicals that I had were actually, most of them are audiobooks that I have on my TBR. Let's see, I put 15 books on my TBR and generally only read 5 books a month. It's a bit ambitious. Yeah, it gives you a guideline. I never used to do TBRs, and then I started, and I was trying to be like really good and just completely stick to my TBR, which I try to do, but then you get mood reading, get kind of slumpy. Also, I get behind, so the last couple months of TBRs weren't great. Life has been so busy that I've only finished 2 books so far this month. Totally fine. Like seriously, I think it's such a busy time right now, especially like if like the end of the school year, people are dealing with kids, the kids and everything. I was trying to do my live show for my Immortals After Dark, and Kim, who was doing a lot of them with me, she has to deal with like the end of the school stuff right now. So she's just so busy. So it's hectic. Yeah, do what you can. Do what you can. I literally, like, my son doesn't live with me. He's grown, like, and it's just me. So, like, literally after work, I'm reading, and then I'm listening to books all day at work. So that's why I'm able to read a lot more. But I make lofty goals for myself, and then what I want to get to for like the month, and then you know, hopefully can get to 4. You can do it. You got this. You can definitely do that. Just do lots of these reading sprints, and hopefully you'll get those 4 in. But yeah, I don't even know how many, because usually, like, I think one of my pages has, like, it's really hard to see because of the thing. So that's my historical romance one, just for that. So I'll have like 16 on there. And then I'll have like my arcs and ALCs and all the other things I have to get to. And then I had the Mafia one. So and then I was bummed because I signed up for ALCs for a couple books, and I ended up getting the e-arcs, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get to those, but I have to because I signed up for the arcs. So hopefully I will get to those. Day of the Duchess is a really good one. Yes. So I'm really excited for that one. I'm planning to listen to a lot of audiobooks for historical romance, which I think you didn't like the historical romance or audiobooks really, but I love historical romance audiobooks. That's like one of the reasons, like, I know a lot of people don't use AnyPlay, but they have a lot of historical romances on there. And so I that's why I keep AnyPlay, because they have some good fantasies. Like, they don't have everything on AnyPlay, and it's kind of hard to find things. The way you search for things on AnyPlay is kind of a pain. But that's kind of why I keep that, because they do have a pretty good historical romance catalog. So some historical romance authors, they don't have. A lot of authors do like only Audible, so there's that, but at least there's some on there. Day of the Duchess. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So that'll probably have to be. Now you guys are talking me into it. I'm probably going to do that as my next audiobook. I'm listening to an ALC real quick, but it's really short. I think it's only an 8-hour one. So I'm hoping I'll finish that tonight, maybe, if I listen while I do things. I don't know. I'm trying to get things done here. I was like running behind on my arc for Julia Wolf's book, which I was reading for like a few days, but I was just like getting so tired and like going to bed earlier. And I usually have such a problem sleeping, where I won't go to sleep till like 12 o'clock at night, and I have to get up at 5:30. But lately I've actually been going to sleep. So I haven't been reading as much. So I finally finished Julia Wolf's Hold the Line, which was really good. Like, I'm a huge fan of Julia Wolf. I love her books. She writes really swoony heroes. I just adore her. So I finished that like last night. It just came out today. So I had to like rush my review writing it at work this morning, which isn't the best to do that at work, but I did it. Okay, so yeah, I just use Libby. I tried Hoopla, but they didn't really offer things I wanted to read, or they only offer like BK summaries, abridged versions. Yeah, I haven't done Libby, and that's something I've thought about, but like, I'm already paying for multiple things. Or like, I guess you don't pay for that, I don't think, right? It's like the library one. I love historical romance audiobooks. Most of the narrators are great and really pull me into the story. Yeah. I love historical romance, like narrators. I did have a really bad experience with Stacey Reid, because I love Stacey Reid. She's one of my favorites. And it's like the My Darling Duke series. I did not rate the second book nicely because I hated the narrator. Like, I hated it. Like, I ranted about it on my channel before, but I did not like it, and I felt bad because I'm like, I should just. So the next book, I physically read it because I was like, I'm not going to do that to Stacey Reid. And luckily, she didn't use that narrator again. Like, I don't think she's ever used her again. Libby is a must. It's free, and use it linked to your library card. Yeah. So that's what I need to do. Also, I need to try doing that more, because I use Audible Anyplay. I'll do some Spotify, but it's like I have the premium Spotify, so you get like 15 hours, which is like nothing compared to the amount of audiobooks that I listen to a month. But I started listening to Cressley Cole's Immortals After Dark, the audiobooks. And then after I changed to the audiobooks, I don't want to go back. Like, I love the audiobooks. So I was listening to a couple of those on Spotify, but then I started just getting them on Audible too. And you just use the app on your phone or device to do ebook audiobooks. Yeah, I'll have to give it a shot because I'm sure they have a lot of good options. I mostly use Libby as well because I have a few libraries to choose from and the selection is pretty extensive. Yeah, I'll need to check that out. We had a pretty good library. The library I went to go find a book for the last challenge, like I haven't been there in years. It's like right by my work. And it was like they didn't really have a ton there. At least historical romance wise. It was kind of tough trying to find it, but I know there's other good ones near where I live. I'm also listening to Immortals After Dark. Yay! I'm currently on Lothair. Okay, that's the book that I'm so excited to get to. So we are, this month, the books that we're reading are, let's see here, Pleasure of a Dark Prince, and then Demon from the Dark. So I don't think we're getting to Lothair yet because I think, if I remember, I have to look at my schedule because I basically made this read along for Immortals After Dark. If you guys are interested, not many people are watching those live shows, which is fine. I'm kind of just doing this for me and I thought it'd be fun. I didn't really ask other booktubers to like commit to anything. Just like, hey, if you want to join, you can, because it's a year-long read along and that's a lot of books to get through. So that would be a way too big of a commitment to kind of stick with that. So I just I'm doing it. But I have info on my Instagram. If you guys follow my Instagram, it's on there. But basically, okay, yeah. So June, we are getting Lothair. So we're going to read Dreams of a Dark Warrior and then Lothair, which I am so excited for Lothair after the last book that I read. And, or not the last one, but the previous one, Kiss of a Demon King. I loved it. And Lothair really does some stuff in that. So he's really standing out. Yes, he's been looming in the background for the entire series. And I'm excited to finally get to his book. Yeah, and I know it's Jen's from the Book Refuge. That's her favorite book in the series. So I think she will definitely join me for that live, hopefully. Because that's her favorite. You know, I didn't ask her to join any of these because she's reread them multiple times, but I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's interesting, like reading this whole series. It's for the entire year, so I'm liking it. It's definitely interesting. And I really like the world that she's building. Each book like expands the world and there's some really good world building in it. So it's a good time. Okay, let's see. I think I have the first 3 Immortals After Dark books. So once I get to them, I know I'll have you to chat about it. Yeah, definitely reach out to me, DM me, reach out to me on Instagram. We can talk. You guys can always watch my old lives. You know, some of them were a disaster. So like the one previously before this last one was before I finally got Starlink. So I finally got good internet. Like my internet didn't work. I had to drive into town and sit outside the library. And then my phone was overheating because it was so hot. So that was like my final straw. I was like, I need to get better internet. So luckily now I actually have good internet and I'll be able to do lives better. So hopefully that'll be better. It's always so embarrassing too, like because I do buddy reads with Bestie Book Reviews and Bookmark by Jen every month, and like sometimes I wouldn't be able to log on, and I'd have to check early, or I'd have to drive into town, and it's just embarrassing when like your internet fails. But what can I do? I live in the middle of nowhere, so we live in the mountains, and it's like there's basically we can't get cable out here or anything like that. So Anyways, enough of that. So let's do another sprint. I'm thinking we'll do a shorter one because I still need to make dinner and get ready, like shower and everything for work tomorrow. So I'm thinking we'll do 30 minutes. How does that sound? Okay. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me change that timer real quick. Sorry, my computer is like weird. I keep making changes and it'll open another tab for some reason. Like, I have no idea why it's doing that. Okay. Works for you guys? Okay, great. All right. So let me go ahead and share this, and then we will be back in 30. And hopefully I'll get further into this book. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, hope everybody's reading went good. I'm getting really into mine. I think it's going to be a really good book. Full of mutual pining, so I'm loving it. But I'm getting tired, as you can see, and I still got to get ready for work. So let me get your guys' comments here. Let's see here. Got to finish dinner. Thanks for the sprints. Happy reading, everyone. Yeah, we're probably going to end it here anyways because I got to get dinner started. I got to get ready for work tomorrow. So let's see here. I ended up watching YouTube instead of reading, but I did finish taking stickers off. So that's something. Hey, reading sprints are for being productive too. Like people will do them and get crafts done or just get work done. It's anything to get stuff done. It's good for. All right. Thanks, Catherine. Thanks. I'm all by my lonesome. Sorry, guys. This probably isn't as exciting or interesting, but we're still doing it. We're still doing these sprints. So I think that Tara has sprints tomorrow. So I'm not sure what time. I didn't check that. So hopefully you guys will be able to hit some sprints tomorrow. Depending on when they are, I might join that, but I get off work and I'm in Pacific Standard Time. So I never know which time zone everybody's in. All right. Good night, Jody. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me and sticking with me for this reading sprint. And, I'll probably plan more, trying to keep this going maybe next week. We'll see. But hope you guys enjoy and keep doing this reading sprints. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.